Okay, welcome to the show, everyone. So here I am back on the Turon River again. Absolute beautiful day. So we are down, of course, on the Turon River. This is, of course, the border on Australia Day, celebrating this all great country of ours. Got my sluice set up just over there. We've got to get some buckets. We're going to run through them, and let's see what shenanigans we can get up to. Got him set up there. He's not running the best, but you know, we'll manage. We always do. You can come here to watch me talk and rant and yak on about bullcrap. Let's get to it. Now, I'm a firm believer that the creek giveth and the creek taketh. Now, the amount of equipment that I have lost in my prospecting career can't be summed up in value, because I make a lot of my own gear too. But I just found myself a little crowbar. About time the bastard pays back. I ran the math. Last time I was here, I ran 8 buckets of dirt down through the sluice and got 0.3 of a gram. Running by the math and the calculations and all that, that yields roughly 2.5 grams per ton. Now, 1 ton is 67 buckets of dirt. So if I can get 67 buckets of dirt, it's roughly a metric ton of classified dirt. And then, yeah, hopefully we get 2.5 grams of gold. Now, this is the exact same spot I was working in the last episode that I aired last Monday. So I'm up to six buckets. I'll show you just in a minute, but I gotta go get a scoop. The scoop's gonna help me shovel it off straight off into the sluice box. Just shows you how unfit I am walking up a hill. You don't need to be super fit, but it does help. Okay, got my scoop. Let's get this dirt down the sluice. So I'm aiming for at least 20 buckets today. At least 20. That should yield roughly around 0.5 gram or so, if my math is correct, and probably generally isn't. But as you can see, we're running out of daylight. Even with daylight savings, I've only got another 3 hours until she's nice and dark. So here we are, my sluice run. Now, I've already run a bucket. That's because I was trying to show somebody something. My good friend Job came over here and we ran another bucket. But we got 5 left and we've only ran 1. I've got my wobbly boot on right now. The sluice run isn't running 100% correct, but we have got some gold. Let's see if we can just show you here on camera. Now I've just taken the top plate off just to let it clear a little bit. It's not running the best, so, but we do have a bit of gold right here. Don't know how well you can see it there. Move my finger. Another piece of gold right here. I'll show you what the mat looks like after about 6 buckets. Anyway, let's get back to work. Look, I know I said I'd show you at the end of like 6 buckets, but just look at those 2 pieces right there. You can see them right there. You don't even need the camera. Look at that. Look, so the math that I did when I actually did my last 8 buckets, it turned out that I could be potentially pulling out 2.5 grams per metric ton. That's 67 buckets of dirt. I'm not even through my 2nd bucket yet, and I'm already getting that. So I go on a lot that these forward classifiers, these are absolute great tools for when you're on the creek. You just put your dirt on there, you give them a little shake and everything goes down nice and classified, and you don't have to worry too much. That's not 100% the case, because as you can see, I haven't got my flow 100% correct, and I do still have buildup. Do you want to know the real reason I use this forward classifier? To be honest, the real reason I use it is this plate right here. You can't quite see it in half of my videos, but I normally sit the camera down like this, right here on the stand. It makes a perfect platform so you can see where I dump the dirt. And you might even see a little bit of gold show up. There's a little food for thought. So if you're a small-time content creator looking to make your own way on the YouTube community, then yeah, there's a good little tidbit that I can give you. If you're out sluicing, grab yourself a forward classifier. You can stick the camera on a stand right where the gold's coming out of. Okay, after 6 buckets, let's check out what we've got in the sluice. Now, for accounting for migration, and I did move it from there to over here, because I just got better water flow, really. Let's see what we got on the top of the mat. Seems to be a bit of gold around about here. Up there in the top there, we are seeing a lot of gold forming the ripple right here. I can see it, but I don't know how well you can see it. Whoop, there we go. Right there seems to be a low pressure zone right there. And I guess that's where the gold wants to fall out. But of course we will get migration. We will have migration along here, and of course into the cells. So yeah, of course that is the first 6 buckets. It's taken me half the day to get them. So we have buckets 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And the sluice is over there somewhere, so let's get them over there and get them down. That daylight is rapidly depleting. It's got to be like 6 o'clock now. Okay, so that's 12 buckets. I gotta get it down the sluice. I can already see gold from the last lot. We might just suck him up before we go putting this lot of dirt. Look at that beautiful gold safe in the snuffer bottle. I guess you'll have to tune into the live stream to see what we actually got today. That is bucket 12. In all honesty, I probably have the energy and the daylight to do another bit. Maybe 3 more buckets or so before I'm completely in darkness. So I'm gonna call it a day at 12 buckets. That's 12 buckets from that spot over there. Anyway, tune in on my live stream where you'll see it. Gotta get that glitter.
Like and subscribe. Hash gotta get that glitter.